sad because I guess it's a whole like wrap up of the holiday season. There's so much to look forward to when it's like Christmas or if you celebrate Hanukkah or anything really else, and then New Year's comes. So once New Year's is over, it's kind of just like there's nothing to look forward to, and it's just sad that way.
Really, I don't like to for the year to be over. I mean, it was a pretty good year.
Well, it's the end of a new year where many good things have happened.
Yeah, like if you had a good year, then it's kind of bittersweet because the next year might not be as good. But if you had a really bad year, it could be better, or it could just stay the same.
New Year's Eve. It's a day that evokes memories of cheer, confetti, and countdowns. But that isn't always the case.
Oh God, you want my full name? Dawn Persamanos, and I'm 45 years old. I work out, and I read, and I watch Real Housewives.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, to live. Oh yeah, that is my New Year's resolution, that we're going to be a guardian for St. Jude's. You hate to see kids in pain. Little kids shouldn't get sick and have cancer, so that's what we're going to do this year. You could do with this, or you could do with that, and you could do with this, or you could do with that. You could do with this, or you could do with that. I went for a physical, and he did a routine blood test, and then he didn't like some of the results, and then he called me up and he said, you have to go for another blood test. And he didn't like the results, and then he says, you have to go for another blood test. And he just said he didn't like the results. He never said oncologist, he never said cancer. And he came back and he called me up at work and he said that there was a medical emergency. And I thought somebody was calling about my parents and not me. And then I got on the phone and it was my doctor, and he said, you have to go see this specialist, and this is the doctor I want you to see. And then I saw the oncologist on September 2nd, and they took blood, and they made the diagnosis right then and there. Once they diagnosed me, and then that was the beginning of September, and then I didn't start on my medicine until the end of September. So the whole month of September was pins and needles because I knew I had to start the drug, but because of health insurance and all the other baloney, it was taking me a long time to get the drug. When they did the bone marrow test on me, they thought that I was at the beginning of the disease. And then it turned out that I had a more advanced stage. So it was really important that I start taking the medicine. It sucks. It sucks. There's nothing, It's like your name got picked out of the crappy hat. One of those things that you don't think is going to happen to you, and I didn't think it was going to happen to me at 40-something years old.
Chronic myeloid leukemia is a form of blood cancer characterized by the unregulated growth of white blood cells. It's a completely random genetic mutation of the Philadelphia chromosome. CML is 85% treatable. However, with this form of leukemia, patients often show few to no symptoms. Unawareness of the disease can cause it to worsen to more severe forms.
See, I brush my teeth in the shower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird.
I know it's weird. It's a habit I picked up in college.
But wasn't there that girl that washed her underwear in the sink?
Yeah, Angela. In the bathroom sink, she used to wash her panties in the bathroom sink.
Yeah. What did you pipe versus piping? How do you even pipe?
We play like these random games, and it just gets crazy because my family is so competitive. So when we play games, it just gets out of control.
The first time I tried drinking champagne, I didn't even swallow it. I just ran to the sink and spit it out. It was nasty.
We sang karaoke and played Just Dance.
That was funny because some of the people sing really weird.
I don't consider myself a crafter, but if I have to, I will craft, and I'm pretty good at it. Same with baking. I'm not a baker, but I can bake, and I bake pretty good. And I don't cook much, but I can cook. But I don't think that's a special talent.
What are you filming a phyllo cup for? Really? Is this the way it would be if I was on Real Housewives of Belmar?
Probably.
God. I'd be like, here, have a piece of cheese.
Disrespectful.
It's not a guacamole one? No.
There's a vegetable one.
There's a vegetable one which I never use.
So where those avocados look disgusting.
This one's a little too done. It does in about a minute.
Bang pots and pans?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we used to do that growing
Yeah,
up.
so we used to do it. Nobody does that anymore.
Well, it does keep away the locust. That's what they do when locusts come onto your field. Your pots and pans. Yeah.
I'm cross-contaminating with the cutting board.
Did you talk to Lance at all?
Yes. We saw them. We saw them last week. They're doing good.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah.
What happened to what happened everybody?
Hey, Happy New Year!
But Biggie would love to have his debut. Say hello to the camera.
Your mom was probably the coolest person I ever met. She had a great sense of humor, a great laugh, and a smile that could just light up the room. And she also was the first person to teach me the F word. I think she's so focused on wanting to get better and wanting to be here for her family. And she's never been the type of person to feel sorry for herself.
When we did the leukemia walk, that was probably the first kind of outreach that I did, but it was kind of depressing for me. You see a lot of people walking in memory of people, and that's wonderful. But I was hoping to see more of the white survivor balloons. Yeah, it's still something that I'm feeling out. With the kind of cancer that I have, I live with it on a daily basis. So for me, it's hard to consider myself a survivor because I still have it, and yeah, I'm surviving day by day, but it's not something that I've put behind me. It's something that I'm still continuing to deal with.
Listen to Duran all week.
Your graduation. This is what sucks about getting old. You don't know what these things are.
I don't know what I sent this one. Stop.
I want to hear it.
Don't shut it.
Mike, smile. Somebody smile. Yeah. Oh,
Besides, we don't abide by rules that aren't rules in other countries. That's ridiculous.
Alright, so we have to start eating at what, 10 up, you said?
No, how much champagne
12 seconds.
12 seconds.
It's
Oh, wait,
not
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
I didn't
So-
say that this challenge would be.
Well,
Come on, show me! Show me! You're coming cold! Go! Happy New Year!
Oh,
Wow.
you want to go in the backyard? Let's go in the backyard.
Yeah, because Bob always shoots them up.
Look, kids, Big Ben.
Big Ben, what? Right here?
Yeah,
All right.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I would probably try to go to New York and go to Times Square. That'd be so cool for me. I mean, I think that's pretty awesome. Just go there and watch New Year's Day that way because I've never experienced it, so it'd be a pretty good experience.
Wait, what do you mean if it was my last New Year's? Like if I died after New Year's?
Let me think.
Travel the world on New Year's Eve.
Around the world and
This is my last New Year. I would probably just do nothing, relax. I don't know.
If there's anything I've learned, is that life is not fair. Stuff just happens, and the only thing that we can do is pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and keep on going. Happy New Year! We gotta put more batteries in this.